Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video, and today I will be showing you a study where white has an amazing way to draw in a pawn ending. In the following position, white is down a pawn, so it seems obvious that the correct move is king takes f5. However, the problem here is that this square is on the b1 to h7 diagonal, and since black has a passed b pawn, black can promote with check, when white is unfortunately not going to draw the game since their passed pawn is on the d file. Pushing the d pawn immediately is also not going to work because the f pawn will start running down the board, once again promoting with check. With the obvious moves excluded, we are now down to two possible tries for white, king to e5 and g5. To find out which one is the best, you will need to find a refutation for black in one of the lines. Let's say white plays king to e5, before considering any other replies, you must first calculate the most direct approach, and that is to simply start pushing the b pawn for black. White's king is unable to stop that pawn, so similarly, white must push the d pawn. Both sides will promote one after another because white's king isn't in check, but there is another problem. Black can play queen to e4 check thanks to the f5 pawn controlling that square, and both king moves from white will lose the queen on d8 to a skewer. So coincidental, but that is just how chess works. Luckily, this means that we have found our first move for white, which is the brilliant king to g5. King to b5 would allow king takes f5 as black's pawn is now blocked. As a result, both sides will promote at the same time, so black advances the b pawn as usual. Except, when white's pawn reaches d5, black can stop the pawn with king to b5 instead of letting both pawns promote with a draw. So does this study actually have no solution? It may seem so, but that's an illusion. After d6 king to c6, white's king can activate ready mode with king takes f5, threatening king to e6. It is clear that allowing the d pawn to promote is just a draw, so black plays king takes d6, but because black's pawn is on b4, not b5 or b3, white's king will reach b2 just in time to save the game with a king versus king and pawn draw, ultimately by stalemate. An amazing display of tactics with only pawns. If you want to see more brilliant chess tricks like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.